Hello, boys and girls. Yeah, hey guys, I'm Rob the Builder. Can we build it? Yes, we can. Now, today I've got my. Where did I put? Excuse me a moment. I'm a little distracted by some. Oh, there they are. Oh, there they are. We're doing airbrushing. So why am I even bothering with it? Sorry, distracted by nonsense, guys. We're doing the airbrushing on the hull. Now I've got my booth set up. I've got the parts I want to airbrush separate, and I haven't even said hello. Dear, oh dear. Okay. Take two. Bing. Hey, David. Hey, Bassman. Hey, her ladyship. And hey, Basswoman. Yeah, as I said, we're doing the airbrushing today. And that's another thing I need to do. The lights are on, but no one's really home, guys. Yes. I think it's possibly because I've been busy setting stuff up. There we go. But yeah, I still need to do a little bit of masking, but it's like really nothing. And I don't, because I've done that whatchamacallit thing. What do I call it thing? Edging in. I can now be pretty rough with my mask and just go bang. And here we go. Here is Bassman at the stage. There we go. How you doing?
Hello, Robster. Hello, David.
Now. Those little bits of masking that I do need to do, I reckon I'd be well served to get done before I start the airbrushing. And like I said, it's not much. And in some instances, it's a question of just trimming it out. Now we'll get that out the way. All right. Looking forward to getting this painting done. I will go, and that's how we'll do it. Yeah.
How are you doing this fine day, Rob?
I am good. I've got a couple of. Today is a day of a maintenance day in some ways, in as much as I've got Cairo and also acupuncture.
Ooh.
So I get poked and prodded and all sorts of things done to me, and thus enabled to keep moving. They need a mask. These will need a mask. Some of that needs to be trimmed out. Oops, I haven't moved the camera. Here we go. So this is what I'm just looking at what I may or may not need to mask. Don't really need to mask that. Very particular. Do I want to be very particular? I don't know. I'll lose track of these things. I'm going to check out if what color these need to be. They look like footboards, but they wouldn't be. And the rest of this does not need masking. Excellent. We can at that stage just brush, which is a good outcome. But foist. So how you doing? Good?
Oh, yeah. Yep. If I got any better, I couldn't stand myself.
Now, what part numbers are these? Okay. 19. Oh, that's an odd set of numbers, but we'll have a look. Just want to make sure that I may as well as not airbrush them if you follow me. If I may as well, I will. That's the theory. Uh, Not seeing them yet. Mm, mm, nope. 19. How about here? Nope. Did you find there was a few parts that were, why are these here?
A few parts that were what?
They were a bit, you couldn't, there was no purpose for them. There's these little board looking things.
Yeah, there was several of them. Yeah, I don't know what those are.
Okay, so it's not just me, jolly good. Happy with that information.
Yeah, I didn't use them at all.
Okay, that's good. Some I'm sure we all have that experience of should I? Shouldn't I? And the instance or the answer is in this one, no, you shouldn't. Now, so that gets them out of the way. Put them in the not painting box. In this instance, we shall very quickly. I only want those ones. So, bam, bam, and bam. Now they can go in the ready to be brushed box. Uh,
I think there's about 10 pieces that don't go to this car.
the what?
I think there's about 10 pieces that don't go to this model.
Yeah, right. There's I was having as I've looked at what I'm about to airbrush, I've realised that this airbrush, this is where I like my Spar Max, but it's just not big enough as far as the reservoir. And I'm thinking that I might go and get or go online and order one of those airbrushes that I lost the part on because that was a good airbrush.
All right.
And as such, um, obviously, wouldn't mind getting another one. Now, so as I need to get some paints anyway to get ready for the Corsair. Now, where have I put? Because I had to move. The thing about airbrushing is I have to move everything around, and that can be
I have to
things
do
that.
the same thing. I have my airbrush put away, and every time I use it, I got to get it out, clean it when I'm done,
Yeah,
play.
and the bigger problem is then you start wanting to go, oh, now where was that thing I put somewhere? And it's like, oh, it could be any number of places now that you've tidied up.
Yep.
Tidying up, the worst possible idea in world history, I tell you. Keep it messy. You'll know where it
Exactly.
is.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I don't lose shit when it's a mess.
Uh, or look, what I might do, because all I'm looking for in this instance is a little bit of blue tack. Let's see if I can get this, rip some of this stuff off and put it to use. I should be able to. Get them off my little pedestals, if you follow me. And like that. There we go. So long as I can see black, um, I won't need to do any more tidying up on it once I airbrush. That's my theory. That's my theory. It's a little too big. Come here, you. Stay on there. What are you doing? Bloody thing. Just splashing. Ah, das ist gut. There we go. Ah, and the area down the middle. Now, I'll probably use tape for that, I reckon. Or will I? Let me think. Yeah, I will. Yeah, coffee time. Missed my coffee, didn't I? Get a mouthful now, by golly. Now, because I can do that on this, because I painted on the sides there, I can pretty much just go straight across and not get too phased about now what size of tape is the next salient point. For is Hey, oh, okay, we'll do it another way. I can use this really big tape. Ah, there it is. Why? Oh, come here, you. Why the hell? That was on my computer desk. I'll never know, but that doesn't matter. Boom. Now, is that too wide? Just a little, but that's okay. Scissors. Now, I'm looking forward to getting this airbrushed, actually. Because then probably assembly is not far away. Because I've got most of the detailing done.
Well, one good thing is you don't have to prime it first.
No. No. Ah, I thought I had that okay there. I don't. Just looking at this. There we go. Nice. Not sitting quite so nicely on this block, this tape that I'm talking about. That should be okay. Now, if it's not, I'll just tidy it up. It's not that hard now. Okay. Now, next. How far have I gone on that? Okay. Well, I may as well. Now, today's, or after I've been probed and manipulated in numerous ways, I've got later on today. I've got Latin.
Latin.
I'm studying Latin as well as German.
That's an interesting language. Is it hard?
No. Neither is German. You see, here's the deal.
Yeah, German's real easy. It's just got A's
Yeah.
at the end of words.
A lot of the words overlap really nicely for you.
Yep.
Yeah, that's exactly right. But what you'll find with a lot of Latin words, you'll go, "Oh, really? Yeah, it's right there to be seen." Interesting things are there is no actual word for yes or no. The way you would confirm something is if you were asked, are you going to the market? You wouldn't just say yes, you'd say, I am going to the market. Yeah, it's a little, yeah, it's hard to consider. As a language, similarly to German, and indeed French and Italian and Spanish, it comes with its genders. So they go for three: masculine, feminine, and neuter. So, for example, and they have different endings.
Yes.
So, your first, an obvious one, the masculine one. Here we go. Servus is a slave, right? That's in masculine. Us is masculine. Now, then, servus is spelled Servus.
Huh.
Now, yes, so a slave, if you pronounce it phonetically, is in English servus. So there you
Huh.
go. A temple, which is neuter, templum. Is the neuter ending. A villa, villam. A villa, sorry, is just straight villa, but it's pronounced villa. But it's
Okay.
spelled exactly the same. So you can see there's a lot of overlaps. Now, some of the words are not so obvious, but a lot of them really are. Stuff
Yeah,
like, what's another good example? Here we go. Let's see how we actually. I'll pitch a couple of ones to you and see if you can go. Yep, okay. Carnis,
say that again.
carnis,
Conist.
carnis. Canis.
Conist.
Yeah.
Mean
I'll give you a clue. Type of animal.
type of animal.
It's a dog. Think canine.
Canine. Conist. Okay. Okay. I can see it.
What's another good one? Let's see. That's a little obscure. I'll give it a crack though. Lupus, another animal.
Lucas. Lucas.
Yep, that's a wolf.
Wolf. Lucas. Wolf. Okay.
Yeah, I thought that might be a little obscure because there is a term in English, lupine. There's something pertaining to a wolf, but it is a little obscure.
Did not know that.
Now, what's another good one? Here we go. Now, this is not going to be what you think it is, but I'll explain it. A farmer or a shepherd, no, a shepherd is a pastor. They work in the pastures.
Okay.
So that's where the term comes in. Working in the pastures, they are a pastor.
Pastor. Well, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's all stuff like that. And when you start if you don't overthink it, it's kind of obvious sometimes. Yeah, it's a bit like German in that regard.
My son's in the 11th grade this year, and he's one of his electives is German.
Nice.
So he's not taking it this quarter. I think it's his next quarter. He starts taking it.
Cool.
When he starts learning it, how to get you and him to conversate.
It's a pretty straightforward language, man.
Yeah, that's what he was telling me about. He's told me a little bit about it.
It's
a lot easier than what people realize, is what he's told me.
Yeah. I've just realised that I'm just going to do these by hand. The reason for that, because I was about to continue to mask and I realised I haven't edged in here or a few other areas. Nah, be damned. Just do it the easy way. Save time on the masking. Now I can get
Yeah,
down
I
to
use paint markers on a lot of my stuff as well.
now on this one. Not that long. But yeah, I'm studying German and English because, German and Latin rather. English, I speak English. Who would have thought? Um, German and Latin to see basically the roots of English. But it's also part of a language theory I have. You see, all the languages from Ireland across to India are actually related. They might not sound it, but they are.
Huh.
Goes like this. About 6,000 years ago, because of course there's been huge migrations across the planet at various times.
Of course.
And when this is shortly after, I can't remember which, because there's a whole stack of different things that go to it. But ultimately, about 6,000 years ago, in an area near what is now the Caucasian Mountains, and before various cultures went off in different or to become the different cultures went off in different directions, there was a language spoken called Proto-Indo-European. And that is the fundaments of, or the base where all those languages ultimately come from. And if you look at the languages from the right points, you can see the similarities. Now, examples of this, apparently, and I have done a bit of checking out on this, and I mean, this one's a really easy one. If you look at the words for father, English father, Latin pater,
Huh.
and I believe most of the other Latin languages are something similar. German, Vater. Now, when you get all the way over to India, Peter, but you still got that TR and the P. So it's there. Sometimes it's very tenuous and hard to see, and you need to know what you're looking for. But
Right.
ultimately, they're all related.
Huh.
So my theory is that if I, starting off with the fundamentals of English, being German and Latin, if I can then work my way across with all the different types of language, I would soon have a really big grasp on all of that. I think that would be cool. And I've got the time to do it, so why the hell not?
I understand.
I also wouldn't mind doing something similar with what's called the tonal language group, which evolved differently, and that's all the Asian languages. I can see some of the similarities in there as well. In as much as Japanese te is hand, in Korean tai is foot, but it's still something at the end of a limb.
Yeah, he tried to learn Japanese, and that was a task.
Oh, that's hard yakking, man.
Yes.
Here we go. Because tried to learn Chinese, so like informally, Mandarin. And yeah, look, here we go. This will do your head in. Goes like this. They've got 4 tones to each word. Now, how this operates You ready?
All right.
I'm going to hit you with the 4 tones to the best of my ability and see if you can identify the difference. You ready?
All right.
1, ma. 2, ma. 3, ma. 4, ma.
Say them again.
Ma, 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 ma.
Yeah, they all sound pretty similar. The
Yeah,
last.
it's what it is. I'm just going to move the camera away. We're about to turn the airbrush booth on. The flash will do nobody any favors. And there's going to be a slight strobing effect while I'm doing this. Anyway, what it is, or the way they are described in or explained to me, was that jet black is what we're after. Here we go. Oops, the first one is a flat and even tone, ma. The other one is a down and up, ma. Third one slides up, ma. Fourth one is clipped, ma. Now, that has got to be kept on with all the other words during conversation. Why would they do that to themselves? What are they thinking?
I know, right?
Oh, dear Lord. Now, that's it. To be fair, in English, of course,
But they,
we've got where, and where.
yeah, they say the English language is the hardest language to learn.
The English language is a pig of a language. Its fundamental issue is that it's not one language. It starts with, well, the very first people there were actually the Celts, of course. And they got pushed across by the Germans, the Saxons. The Latins have come in at one stage before that. It's just like all these languages have melted. At one stage in English history, there was, I think it was 3 languages were spoken because the Normans who conquered in 1066 were basically French. The language spoken at the court was French. Latin was spoken amongst the priests and the educated. That was the language of the educated, you see, Latin. Yeah. And amongst the common people, it was Old English, which was very akin to German. A good example of that actually appears in my mother's surname, Svindel, which is Svein, pig, Del, valley. They were pig farms.
Huh.
So you can see how it rolls out. Oh, that's bad. Did not need that. Needs bent advancing behavior from the. Excuse me a moment, guys. I need to do a bit of tidying up there. Dearie me. Nobody needs that behavior. Hey yo. Hey yo. There's an amusing one for you. That's actually Malaysian.
Malaysia.
And it's just an exclamation, basically. And I did once ask a Malaysian guy, what does it actually mean? Ultimately, nothing. It's like one of those things that we have in, well, again, English, where you say something, but it doesn't really, it's just an exclamation. Wow. What does it mean? Nothing.
Wow.
So, yeah. Now, let's get brushing. Ding, 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 ding. Bow, bow. I'm gonna have to be refilling this a whole stack too, which is gonna be a bit frustrating, but never mind. Try turning on your airbrush, you dingus. Brain of a duck at times. Here we go. Yeah. Yes. That part done. And that chews through about half a thing of half a reservoir right there. Wow. This is gonna be part of the frustration. Is it's gonna be a lot of refilling, as I said. Never mind. It's not the when I'm about to reload my airbrush to it for a little bit. There's not the yeah. Well, I just enjoy sharing knowledge, mate. Um, but yeah, um, but yeah. That's anyways. That's why English is such a pig of a language, and I would not want to learn it as a second language. It would be quite nightmarish. Now I'm going to pop that over to there. I'm feeling brave, and I'm going to leave it open because I'm going to need it again shortly anyway. Dear me. That's that one done. And so we move along. Next, we have. All right. We'll start with the small stuff on this side. We'll start on this side. You can see the um, compressor has vibrated its way against the bin. Probably don't need to do all of this, but I'm gonna, just because it behooves me. Hang on a moment. Deary, deary me. That's better. For some reason, well, I know why the compressor moves because it vibrates. This is a thing of physics. I get it. I think we're out of paint on that one. Now, but it's kind of frustrating, well, not frustrating, annoying, I guess, to a point when it once it hits the bin, because then it slowly pushes the bin against my desk. Then it starts vibrating against that.
Hmm.
Right, getting there. Oh, I had a look for more polar lights kits. They specialize in pop culture stuff. And they had a whole stack of Star Trek stuff in different scales. They also had, there was a couple of other things where the link didn't quite work so well. They referred to Amazon. But yeah, I think they're a kit manufacturer that does very specialist stuff and does it really well. That was the vibe I was getting when I Googled them. Now, we're going to run out of paint again shortly. We all know the line. Okay, that's fine, but my name's not shortly. Now, yes, then there's them. I'm looking forward to getting onto the hull. Because that's going to look slick. Although it's just dawned on me, I might want to mount that on something first. You got to say they've set up the bonnet well for the whole bat look.
Oh, absolutely.
Complete with the mask shape. That is so cool. Hang on a moment. Just want to check this one. Is that? Oh, no, it's okay. For a moment there, I thought I'd maybe missed a little spot. It's actually horribly easy to do with airbrushing, I find. Now I'm going to leave the airbrush booth set up because tomorrow I'm going to do the stuff I want to be chassis black. Because there is basically the bottom of the chassis. Stuff like that. May as well. Then I'd say assembling is going to start happening. Now, how am I travelling on the paint level front? Badly. Oh, I went to my dentist. Well, it wasn't my dentist, it was my orthodontist yesterday.
Oh, how many did you pull out?
How many to what?
I said, how many did you pull out?
No, it was all good. It was mostly a checkup, and here we go. You ever seen how they clean hippos' teeth in the zoo?
No, I can't say I have.
They file them. They have to. The hippos are obviously very particular. I mean, the hippos are actually pretty dangerous creatures. But once they're accustomed to the notion that this is actually going to be good for them and stuff, basically the idea is, and I've seen footage of it, I haven't seen it live, the hippo will open its mouth wide, which is a pretty scary notion, and then they will get in there and file down the teeth so as they're a comfortable level for the hippo to really have a nice comfy existence, and they'll give them a bit of a thorough clean if necessary and all that sort of stuff that just wouldn't happen in the wild. And when I'm in the orthodontist chair, I feel like I'm having my teeth filed. I mean, you come out with your teeth like clean as a whistle, literally. They go to town on,
Yeah, they do.
but it's totally worth it. I've come to appreciate my teeth. I
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
I was neglectful for many years, and I was starting to pay a price for that, as you do. And then I went to the because what I didn't know I was paying what the price I was paying was until I actually went into the dentist and got them checked out. I had 7 cavities, and
Yeah. If someone ain't never had a toothache, they don't want one.
no, and the dentist has basically referred me immediately to the dental hygienist. They thought I was going to be losing quite a few teeth, but fortunately, no. I just realised I almost painted the wrong side of this. That's funny. That
I'd rather be kicked square in the gonads than have a damn toothache.
Oh yeah, actually, I can tell you, I've had the horror story of dental horror story because I've got really fucked up roots in my teeth apparently, and they go all manner of places. And I had a tooth crack on me,
Ooh.
and now that of its own wasn't such a big deal, in as much as the what I've had planned to do or attempted to do was I organised an appointment with the a dentist until I could get into my regular to just get it put together, the temporary pattern sort of a thing, and then I would we could get organised a long term or a suitable point for it all be seen to. Da da da. Anyway, the person who was on that day, because of course it's all about appointments and who's there to cover the emergencies and da da da, looked at my tooth, said, "Oh, yep, that shouldn't be a problem." That's always the fatal last words, isn't it? And started taking care of things as she anticipated they should roll, and did, of course, the obligatory application of. How do I want to hold this? If I can hold that quite happily there. Um, and put the anaesthetic in. My lips were fairly numb, it seemed. Yeah, sadly, it hadn't gotten down to the roots of my tooth.
Hmm.
And as she went to try and attend to things, apparently it was the most painful experience I'd ever had because as soon as she touched the tooth, there was actually no anaesthetic.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and I'm told because ultimately, well, we could, yeah, I'm told the yelp could be heard the length of the hallway. I felt really sorry for her because this is not something that was outside of the realm of her training, you know. Nobody wants to put somebody through that. So I felt really bad for her, you know. Um,
Oh,
but yeah, anyway, point being that ultimately we got things such that I would just have to bite the bullet. And I do have a thing where anaesthetic does not necessarily work as well. That is a bit of a family thing, in fact. Apparently, my grandfather was much the same. Now, the plus side of that is that when I was young, I could take on a truckload of alcohol if I chose to drink and leave everybody in the wake. But yeah. Oh, hey, Morden, mate, how you doing? Now, yeah. So, but ultimately, once it got to a certain point, we could get the tooth back together, and yeah, it was pretty full on. But got the job done. And that's all I ultimately cared. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. Wait, that's the line out of Futurama. You got to do what you got to do. All righty. Ah, we're
All
getting
right
places.
then.
This is good. This is very good. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Now, I've only got. I'm going to do these. These go behind the wheel rims, but I'm going to do them black, hopefully, because that way, if they show, they'll really highlight the mags. Out of paint again. Yeah, I think I am so going to be ordering one of those brushes. There we go. And now we're running out a bit of space to place the hole in my paint. Finished painting that. Thrubbing.
You still got your Mustang. You still got your Mustang to finish up, right?
Still got my what?
Still got your
Oh,
Mustang to finish up, right?
yeah. Yep. I've still got the Mustang aircraft as well, but that's that's so close. It's just like, hey, it'll take me no time. Probably do that on Sunday.
Okay.
Now, how am I going to go about holding this? I know. Oh no, that doesn't work. This is definitely a Robin moment. How can I go about this? Would one of these work? No. 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 I might have a cunning plan. I'm going to have to take my headset off for a moment, but I reckon I have just the tool for this. But it's in the cupboard. I shall return. That was looking very good, Bassman.
Thanks, sir.
I wasn't quite quick enough to be able to get the single. Why is this? Oh, that's right. Come on, okay. This is actually for aircraft, but a bit more. Come on, yeah, a bit of jiggery. There we go. That'll do it.
That'll work.
Now, I suppose what I could do if I want to be extra, what's the word I'm looking for? Well, just a bit tidy about stuff, just to keep the. There we go. Winning. Now.
Winter chicken dinner.
That's the one. Now. This is going to take a few fills, I think. There we go. Now. It begins. Oh, that's the ticket. I'm feeling much happier about having gotten the paint on. Just for that alone, out of paint, which is not entirely surprising. Hey, this bottle is a pain in the ass. It's a pain in the ass, I tells you. It always seems to me, it could just be my imagination, that once a bottle has decided it wants to run in a fucked up way, it's going to do that for the duration of its existence.
This is true.
It's not just my imagination then? I'm on to it.
Nope.
It's a conspiracy. What is the government up to?
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh, it's all too clear now. Oh, yeah. The Illuminati are all over this. Okay. Might as well just run the paint out one more time. Oh, go to the front anyway. A little better. Oh, there we go. Down here. No. Oh, I haven't got this back area. Rob, what are you doing, boy? Maybe a bit more, because I can see a couple of spots. I could use a bit more love. Get ready for the boning that I know is imminent. Oh, got away with that one. Who would have thought? Now, a bit more there.
So you're going to try to put your decals on camera or off camera?
I'll probably do it on camera.
I'll pray for you.
I'll. So I'm going to airbrush the chassis black on next. That will be tomorrow. That's just the undercarriage, really. But you know, give it a nice. There we go. Get all of. Might as well use the paint up. Make sure there's no spots of mist. As I say, I find it really easy actually to conceivably miss stuff. That is one thing I would say for hand brushing. You know if you've covered a spot generally.
This is true.
Yeah, that's looking pretty black to me. Should I? I know
Yeah.
what I might. I'm gonna. I've got just a little bit of paint left, but I think this one's done plenty. I'm gonna move that around to here. Get that out the way. I could maybe consider just doing a little bit of a touch here. Not really necessary, but be damned. If I'm going to have to run the paint out of the brush anyway to clean it, I may as well just put it to use, you know. Bit more there, perhaps.
Well, I didn't paint the chassis on mine. I let that just plastic black.
Okay. It's just me being a little anally retentive. It's what I do. Now, lid for this would be a good idea. Open paint pots are a recipe for disaster, I would suggest. Open ones, rather. There we go. Boffo! That is the beast painted. Now, I think there's a point to which I may have to paint the undercarriage Bassman because I've hit it with surface that's grey.
Ah, okay.
But that's okay. That's okay.
It'll all come out the wash.
Ultimately, yes, mate, it will.
Yeah. That's what Mama used to always say.
Well, it does. My mum's big line. Usually trotted out more when one of us was crying in pain or whatever. Is there any blood? And if you receive the answer no, the answer is that well, then there's not a problem, is there?
I always knew when my mama said Christopher Bryan, my ass was grass.
Yeah, the one, yeah, the full name. You know you're in trouble.
Yeah.
My mum wouldn't just go the first name, second name. She'd go surname as well. That was when you were in the deepest of shit.
My dad called me, damn it, my brother Jesus Christ.
My
dad got on me one time.
To watch out for. We need to have a talk.
Yep.
You never want to have a talk.
I done something stupid one time and got in trouble. And my dad said, Jesus Christ, come here. I said, no, Daddy, I'm damn it. I got that much more trouble.
Yeah. I remember.
I said, Kevin, Jesus Christ, I'm damn it.
Deary, deary, deary me. There you go. Yeah, it's funny because my father left when I was 8, so he never actually did much of the telling off. As I got older, it was my mum, and because she was a teacher, if I got into trouble at school, oh dear, oh the pain of it all. And yeah, if I complained about a teacher, now here's a funny story though. If I complained about a teacher, she'd usually take the teacher's side. This is not surprising, her being one, of course. And anyway, I was being given a hard time by this teacher, quite legitimately being given a hard time. It wasn't just me pissing in people's pockets. And what it turned out to be, and this is where it gets kind of funny, was that he had hit on I think he might have gone to school with one of my sisters. Sees him out at a bar, hits on one of them. He gets given the fuck off, bozo. He is unfazed, goes and tries and hits on the other one. I think he was unaware that she was the sister, though. And at that point, my other sister has rocked up. They've seen what's gone on, and basically, they've put him in his place, totally shredded him, hammered him back to the Stone Age. And unfortunately, I was in his maths class, and he was using that as a way of exacting some sort of familial revenge. He was giving me a hell of a hard time, being a complete prick about it. If he could find a reason to give me a hard time, he was doing it.
Damn.
And eventually, because I was complaining to my mum about it, and fortunately, one of my sisters was over at the time, because this is after they'd moved out. And she's heard me complaining to mum. So, what'd you say the guy's name was? And I've told him. Oh, that dickhead. He hit on us and da-da-da-da-da, and told mum the whole box of dice.
Damn it.
She has then written to the deputy head, who she actually got on really well with. I believe the letter opened up with, Robert feels he is being singled out for adverse comment.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it was amazing. The next day, he totally didn't give me a hard time at all. And didn't that. So my mum knew when it was a fair call to go for gold, and did. But yeah.
Well, darn. Hello, John. How are you?
Hey, John. All is indeed well, mate. I've just painted the hull of the Batmobile, which I'm pretty happy about. And once I've cleaned my airbrush, I will happily show all and sundry. Bassman's Batmobile is way further down the track and looks really nice. If you'd like to show that, Bassman, I'll happily. Here we go. I'll happily put that up on the single screen.
All right.
And there we go. Na 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 na.
Batman and
There we
Rockstar.
go. So yeah, nice.
The engine compartment
Oh, jolly good, sir. I'm
coming
still
together rather nicely.
my spark plug wires to arrive, but all in good time, hopefully.
And there's the computer.
Ah, yes, the crime computer.
No,
Dilly
no, no.
dilly 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 dee. Cool.
Thank you, sir.
Now,
So you're gonna put the Batman emblem on the side of yours or the penguin?
I reckon I'm. You see, that's the thing with as the figures are gonna would obscure some of the detail. I'm more inclined to go with Batman because I want all the detail to show, you know.
Right. Yeah.
So I don't know if I'll do the figures necessarily. Um, although they are kind of cool. Mhm.
They are. I think I'll do them a little further down the line.
Yeah, I
Just
mean they're such that you could put them in after the fact if you wish, which is not a bad little outcome either. I mean, and one thing that you have going for doing the figures is that they too would be largely black because Catwoman's outfit was black, wasn't it?
I know, right?
And the Penguin was a textbook three piece suit, man. Wah, wah. Uh, I don't know what TV's like over in the US. Over here, we have a lot of what are called reality shows,
Yeah, we have them too.
and they drive me screaming up the nearest wall because they're the furthest thing from reality.
That's true too.
And the you know, building the Batmobile and stuff, it reminds me that I really miss the days when TV was good, when they had shows that had script writers. Some of those
Yeah.
shows were great. These days, reality. No, look, no. The moment the cameras are there, no.
Well, we watch a lot of sitcoms like The Big Bang Theory, Modern
Yeah,
Family.
I suppose they're still around, aren't they?
Everybody loves Raymond.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've seen The Big Bang Theory completely through probably 25 times.
Wow.
Yeah,
I
we
got
put it on every night.
pretty good. I and yeah, Sheldon, eh?
But as you can see, it's on right now.
Yeah, yeah, right. Nice one.
Yeah, we enjoy The Big Bang Theory.
It's got some quite clever humour in terms of the horror that Sheldon experiences
Yeah, I know, right?
in circumstance that everybody else is just, yep. But hey, that's Sheldon. He's not normal. And the fact he's got a smoking hot sister who's equally intelligent.
Well, she's close.
Uh, but yeah, over here it's all been all of the most of the local productions, aside from Neighbours, you'd possibly know of. It was a soapy that went for years. I know it's very popular in the UK. There's another one called Home and Away.
Home and Away.
Yep, and that's been going for quite a while. But Neighbours is wound up. I believe in some parts of the world there's been a wailing and gnashing of teeth. Get over it.
Oh.
Yeah. I reckon I've got paint. Just that do. Yeah. Let's clean that up. That's better. Now, next, the games continue. Ta-da! Tell you. This is the one thing I find rumpty about airbrushing. The cleanup after. It's like when you've had a party and you've had your fun, but now comes the pay up. You've not only got the hangover, you've got all the empties to deal with as well.
Yeah, if that airbrush gets a slight clog in it, it will not function.
Yeah, it's where
How
you get.
about
Here we go. There's a Rowan Atkinson sketch that I'm very fond of. It's part of his stand-up routine from years ago, and he plays a school teacher. And as he reads out the roll call with various ludicrous names, clitoris, where are you, clitoris? Hitler, yes, you can put your hand down now. But there are 3 students, and you'll soon see the relevance. Rigid, fist up, bottom. And at one stage, that's not the order they read out in, but they're 3 of them. They're the 3 relevant names.
wow?
And what it is that so far as I can tell, you get a clog in your airbrush, and you'll be able to make the exclamation that the teacher does: rigid, fist up, bottom. That's how you're going to feel with your airbrush.
Absolutely.
And when it's done, and when the airbrush does that, I'm talking about without lubrication.
Oh shit!
Oh yeah, no manners were shown by the airbrush if they're going to do that to you.
Ain't that the truth?
Ooh, look at that.
As they say, raw or not at all.
Yeah. Now. Almost. There's always this last little area here I find where the fisting of fury occurs. Yeah, still getting shit out of it. Deary me, gov. I tell you, the airbrush designer or manufacturer who comes up with an easy way to clean one is going to be making them squillions.
Absolutely.
I mean, they're totally the gear, but oh, what a pain in the ass to clean. Although, I think I'm getting close now. Alright, now, next, we shall next. So here we go. Once you've run this through, I've seen some dudes when I first got an airbrush. When obviously I checked out YouTube how to clean your airbrush. And they reckon just run thinner through it and into the paint pot. I call bullshit in the biggest way possible. Do that, still got so much shit in there, you know.
Yeah, the inside very tip where the needle goes in and out of clogged up on mine. And it took me forever to figure out that's what was wrong with it.
Yep.
Wouldn't spray. No matter how I cleaned it, what I done, wouldn't spray. I was almost on the verge of buying another one. And my wife says, hey, take that off. And I did and cleaned it, and it's like a damn brand new one now. So now I know to keep that part clean.
It is the thing.
Simplest little thing.
Yeah. Finally, I think, however. Oh, no, that's what you want to see. Just slid the needle through to take out anything else. Wiped it, got ready to wipe it. No paint on there. That's what I want to see.
Yep.
Will it stop me from running thinner through it one last time when I've got the hose connected? No, it will not. Of course, I will do that. Why? Because I'm only retentive. That's why. And also because it's a fucking airbrush. We know the rules, people. Almost dropped the name. Not at then. What sort of airbrush you got, Bassman?
Oh, without getting up looking at it, I couldn't tell you.
Okay.
Because it's on the other side of the house.
I wouldn't mind lashing the cash one day for a really, really good one. But
I think I paid $269 or $289 for mine, and it came with a 6-foot hose, came with a variety of paints, a cleaning kit.
Yeah, that would be a pretty swish one then. Yeah, that'd be $269 US, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, in Australia, that's like about. If you spend that much US in Australia,
I think it's Pache.
yeah, it'll be the gear. Gear. The other reason I like running thinner through it before winding up is to make sure. Come here, you. Why don't you fucking fuck with me, by golly? I ask you, where's the love? Where is the love, people? I ask you. There we go. The other reason I like putting it thinner through one last time is just to make sure that it's actually running properly.
It's a Pache D500 SR is what my airbrush is.
Okay.
It's got came with the moisture trap on it.
Nice.
And that really helps out a whole lot.
Now, one last run of this, and we should be good to go. And then I will happily show those who have joined us recently what I've done. And then I'll wind up the stream for today and get stuff ready for the chassis black tomorrow, which will not be very much actually, and I may even get some assembly done tomorrow actually. Because in fact, I think there's only in fact a couple of parts, maybe even one part I need to do. So it's not going to be that hard. Or, oh, pardon me, or necessarily take that long. And I don't have an appointment tomorrow morning, do I? Don't think I do. That's a bit exciting.
You do or don't?
I don't, I reckon. So theoretically, well, there is something I need to attend to, but I might be able to get onto that nice and quickly this morning if I get my shit together, which would mean that tomorrow morning I would not need to boogie away anywhere. That would be a novelty of its own. And kind of good.
Yep.
Well, now, last thing to do before, and happily I won't need to do much tidying up here really, as far as most of this is going to stay here because, well, I'm airbrushing tomorrow. Story ends.
A new chapter.
There we go. Just a little bit of water just to clean the seals. Arr, arr. Yeah. Actually, that is good stuff. That means I'm, yeah, really close to getting. Oh, hang on. Just turn that off. Now, I usually like to undo my airbrush myself just because it behooves me. Put the lid on the water. The splashing water everywhere would not behoove me. Now, so yeah, there's our before varnishing. I'll hit it with some varnish today.
Johnny Black.
Yeah, just actually something I might do. Give me a moment. Here's obviously there's the wheel rims. Now give me a moment. Aha. Could maybe tidy up around here a bit more. I've got some more tape there, I think. But these are mostly ready to go. There's one that's to come off. I do have a bit more tape down here, I think. Yeah, I do. Or is it ripped off? Anyway, let's get this piece off. The doors have come up pretty well. A little top,
Oh yeah.
a bit more on the there perhaps, but mostly good.
I feel good.
There's a couple of spots that's not been quite as nice as I might like, but if I can tidy them up tomorrow, that would be a good time to do that. Vents. I'll varnish all of this. Now, the other thing I wouldn't mind checking out, let's see how we went.
Did you have red on your vents?
I painted them black. So, are you talking about
The vents you just showed.
those ones?
Yeah, the way the light hit, it made them look like it had a red tint to it.
Oh, no. This has come up quite well for us.
Oh, yeah.
And let's see if we were lucky. Winning.
Looks like a pissed off bat.
It does. But yeah, that's come up nicely for us.
It did.
Thinking that tomorrow our objective will be chassis black, tidying up any other paintwork, and then it's just straight onto assembly, I think. Although I think they do suggest decaling first, so I'll do that if I'm correct. I just did the floor there, just for the same reason that a dog licks its balls. Boom.
Oh, yeah.
I still like that bonnet. That's cool.
Yeah, it is nice.
Alrighty. So all of this is now in the ready to be varnished position. Yay! And I will whilst I think to come here. There we go. All right. Oh, hey, John. Didn't see you there. All righty. That is me done for today. Thanks for watching.
I appreciate it.
Myself and Bassman certainly appreciate it.
Absolutely.
First-time viewers, you know the drill. Follow, like, or subscribe. If you want to track me down other platforms, I'm Rob the Builder on Facebook and YouTube, and Rob's the Builder on Instagram and Twitch. And follow, like, or subscribe. What can I tell you? Now, tomorrow I'll be back. Now, looking at the time, yeah, I'm going to see if I can get this little chore done so that I don't have to bugger off anywhere tomorrow, so that I can actually get right, bang. Maybe on for a couple of hours, maybe even a bit longer. Who knows? See how that rolls. Okay. Well, all of that said, at the end of the day, we come to the inevitable conclusion that you'll be around tomorrow, yes, Bassman?
Absolutely. If you'll have me, I'll be on with you.
Then we will be on.
All right.
At a similar kit time and on the same kit channel. And we'll catch you then, guys. See yous. Our pleasure, David.
See you, David. Thank you, buddy.